7 steps that will help you move forward when everything seems to be going wrong. In 1 year, I dealt with a lot of changes in my life. My computer fried and I almost lost everything, all my original songs and demos that I had in there. My relationship of 16 years came to an end. I lost the studio that I built myself. I was hacked and I lost my social media pages. So yeah, my last year was a bit radical, to say the least. Anyway, these are the 7 things I do every time I have to deal with something very negative in my life. Okay, the first step is give yourself permission to feel. How are you feeling? Are you feeling angry? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling enraged? Just identify and allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, because each and every one of us deal with these things in a different way. Number 2, now that you know what you're feeling, it's time to do something about it. So if you're sad, give yourself a good cry, listen to sad music. Music always helps me to express my feelings, being sadness, anger, rage, whatever it is. You can also go for a walk in nature. You can give yourself a good cry. Please be really careful not to discharge these feelings on anyone, okay? Because other people are not responsible for your own feelings, you are. Number 3, accepting your new reality. After you put your feelings out there, you will start to feel relief. So now you can start thinking about the lessons you learned. I'm sure there are some lessons you can learn over anything that happened. Number 4, it's time to establish what is under your control and what isn't. Some things you just can't control in this new reality, but there are things that you can. So it's time to focus in what you can control. 5, what are you changing? What are you keeping? How will you do it? What outcome do you want? So it's so important that you start asking these questions. Number 6, it's time to plan. So now that you asked all these questions, you know what you want to do, you know what's under your control, time to start dividing it into small steps. How are you going to get to your goal? Number 7, it's time for action. And if you're like me and you're an action-driven person, when something happens, you kind of go into action mode and you want to act right away. And that is the worst mistake you can do. Sometimes, yes, I mean, if your life is in danger or someone else's life is in danger, you should go straight into action mode. But that is actually not an action mode. That is a reaction mode. In this case, that something happened, and there's nothing you can do about it, and now you are just accepting your new reality, don't react. Not reacting is not acting right away. You have to do all the 6 steps before, and then when you enter step number 7, you enter in inspired action, because you already know what you're going to do, because you have a whole plan behind you. You dealt with your feelings. This is not linear. You're always going in circles. Sometimes you go back 1 step. Sometimes you have to fine-tune something. Sometimes you have to ask yourself questions again, and that's totally normal. But if you follow these 7 steps, I'm very sure that you'll be feeling a lot better and going into a better place really soon.